Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and this is Angel, and on this particular video I was just wanting to talk to you, and it's just called Got Me Thinking, basically because I want to be talking about some things that make me think. So first off, you should know, my first thought, I was drinking this juice, which is so good, and I wanted to know who all have tried this particular juice. This one. I've been thinking. It's very good. I enjoy it. Haven't had it in a while, but my mama, she bought it for me. So, um, yeah. So enjoy. But anyway, so yeah, my mama, she's officially gone. She went back home. Um, I miss my mama, but it was time for her to go back to her house where she's living. So she's spent time with me for 3 weeks. I appreciate every moment of it, but she had to get back to hers. Anyway, so the juice I was drinking, like I said, going back to that, just wanted to know who all drink that juice. If you drink it, let me know in the comment section down below. Um, so yeah, so the other day I was on the phone and I was talking to a family member, and in fact they were just telling me that they were just looking for me to tell them that I love them, just let them know, to assure them on how I felt about them. And this is a family member, so I'm like, you should know how I feel about you. And so they're like, well, I do, but today I just really need to hear it. So I'm like, okay. So I began to explain to my family member how I felt, and just to let them know that everything's going to be okay and that I do love them. Hold on 1 second. Okay, well, anyway. So, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Hello? I'll tell you in a minute. I'm making a video. Okay, alright. Sorry, real life situations happening here. Anyway, so, yeah. What's the point? Oh, yeah. So, my uh, family member was, like I said, expressing to me that, hey, I really need to know how you feel. So, and personally, I don't think that that's the issue. I think that you should always tell a person how you feel. Which got me to thinking, excuse me, that, like I said, you should always tell a person how you feel and how they make you feel. So, that motivated me because I'm always telling everybody that I know how I feel about them, how much I love and appreciate them, and so that there will be no need to question how I feel about you, because you will know how I feel about you. So when I told them, you know, that particular day, because that particular day is when they really need to hear it the most. And that's the thing about it, because you never ever know or you can never ever assume or expect to know how a person is feeling in that moment or for that day. Never assume, because your assumptions could be wrong. So, um, they was like, well, yeah, I know that you love me, but I just really need to hear that you love me today. So I was like, okay. So I began to explain to them and tell them and all that kind of good stuff. And they eventually felt better. Just being assured that I do love them. Which, yeah. But, so it got me to thinking basically that I just want to go on here saying, make sure that you tell people how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much you need them in your life. Because you never ever know how a person is feeling, what a person is going through in that day. Like, you never ever know. And we can assume all we want, but you never know. So, which brings me to my next point, which has nothing to do with about love, but just got me to thinking about other stuff. So last night I was on the phone with somebody else, and we was just discussing um weight issues, and um it was like one of my friends or whatever, and so we was talking about how this particular person is in the process of trying to lose weight, and I'm in the process of trying to gain weight. So it's like we're both talking about weight, but talking about it in two different areas, like two different aspects of it. So, which got me to thinking, like, there are so many people in this world that are either trying to gain weight or trying to lose weight. More than likely, now since I've seen, you hear more people talking about losing weight than you do of people trying to gain weight. But nevertheless, there are people out there in the world, because I'm one of them, hello, that actually wants to gain weight. Some people have health issues and need to gain weight, and some people just have um, a confident issue and just, you know, needs to gain it or whatever the case is. And so, like, whatever you feel you need to do for your body, as long as you're not hurting yourself in any type of way, then that's what you need to do. But also seek a medical attention to make sure that whatever it is that you do for your body, that is beneficial for you and your body. You can't do what somebody else is doing just because they're doing it. Always make sure that it's right for you and your body. But anyway, so I was explaining to them about how sometimes when I gain weight, about how I normally, when I know that I'm gaining weight, I sometimes gain weight in my stomach area and in my thighs area. And how sometimes other people may not can always tell when I'm gaining weight. They may can't always tell when I'm gaining weight, but they can always tell if I'm losing weight, which is funny to me. Um, because I'm like, you didn't even know that I gained, so how in the world you knew I lost, right? So yeah. So anyways, I was telling them that sometimes when I gain weight, I can tell because um the weight will show me either in my stomach or in my thighs, and it let me know that it's here. But it may not always show up in my clothes size. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. But I know that it's there because I know how I'm feeling. Um, so I know when I've picked up extra weight. And personally, whenever I gain extra weight, I'm happy about it. Just because I sometimes struggle with gaining weight. So whenever I gain weight, I'm extremely happy about gaining the weight. Um, that's just me. Now, where I gain the weight at, sometimes I'm not always so thrilled about that. So, my thing is, I would love to figure out, other ways to shift that weight in other areas of my body so that I still have the weight, haven't lost the weight, but it's not so much in my stomach area. Now, some people tell me, oh, you don't have a stomach, and some people, say other things that they shouldn't say to me. So, but it really doesn't matter because I know my body. I really don't care as much about what people think anymore about my body because people are going to be people at the end of the day, and that's just something that you got to realize. People are going to be people at the end of the day. So yeah, and but yes, I was telling her that when I'm gaining weight, and I put on some pants that I knew I was just fitting, because sometimes it seems like I've just gained this weight. So I was saying how sometimes when you gain weight and how um as ladies, we're trying to exercise in the sense of putting on a pair of jeans that you knew going into it you gained a couple of pounds or two, you know. So you put on these pants, it's like a workout within itself because you had to work out to get them on, you had to work out to get them off, and then um, you gotta shake your stomach in a certain way, and don't let somebody make you laugh, and then your jeans, if you're wearing jeans, they're pretty much like giving your stomach a hickey if you have a stomach. So it's like you're red when you're take the pants off. And then it's like your thighs area, it just seems like they're kissing each other, like French kissing, because everything just seems wrong. And so it lets you know, hey, you gain weight, and you need to buy some clothes that's going to actually fit you. But in my case, sometimes when I do that, then it's like that weight that I had gained is now gone, which is so funny to me. So because I gain sometimes pretty quickly, but then just like I've gained it quickly, sometimes I lose it kind of quickly. So it's like sometimes it's really hard for me to identify what size clothing that I'm actually in because one week I might be one size, next week I might be another size because my weight is steady up and down. So I was just wondering who else have this problem outside of me, because it got me thinking that I think that these things are funny but serious and real life type stuff. And sometimes we overlook these things or whatever the case may be. And I'm not fat by no means, you know. But I do struggle with my weight, and sometimes people may not think I have gained weight, like I said. And sometimes when I've actually, it's like I get the opposite. When I gain weight, sometimes people say, "Oh, have you lost weight?" Then when I'm lose weight, sometimes people say, "Have you gained weight?" So it's like, no, but nevertheless, that's just how it goes. And but anyway, so which got me to thinking, just whatever you need to do for you, just do for you. Don't worry about people. Don't worry about what they're saying or thinking or how they react to you. You just continue to be you and do you. And the other thing I wanted to say is just make sure you tell somebody today that you love them. Um, because you never know who needs to hear it. And let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this video, if you can relate to anything that I've said to you, um, and just all of that. And so subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that. And till next time. And I did probably a bunch of rambling, but just stuff that I was thinking about. Which, by the way, brings me to my next thought. About like some pet peeves, because when I'm gaining weight, I don't like that. I don't like that feel of like 1 minute I'm this size, next minute I'm that size. I don't like that. I like to be like to know the specific size that I am. And but I think I'm gonna do a video about pet peeves. Don't quote me on that just yet. Just something I'm thinking about. Because I think y'all should know what are some of my pet peeves, and I would also like to know what are some of y'all pet peeves. So I think we're gonna sit down and really think about that one. But let me know if you want to know first. Let me know if you'd like to know what my pet peeves are. And then and based on if I get any comments back from that, well, let me know if I'll do a video or not about it. Alright. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Hope I help y'all. Y'all be blessed. I miss my mama. That was her though. But I'm my mama's girl. I love my mama. She gets on my nerves, as a mama should. But I love her, and I got her back if she ever need me. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Be blessed. Remember, subscribe, like, share, and comment in the comment section down below. Till next time.